We continue our working day, and now I give the floor to Presidential Administration spokesman on ATO-related issues, Colonel Oleksandr Motuzyanyk. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. Now, the events in the ATO area during the last 24 hours. In Lugansk area, there were 4 enemy shellings, and all of them were in Popasnyansky region. In Donetsk area, the enemy violated ceasefire in Svetlodarska Balch, in Zaitsevo and Neavdeevka. These were mainly shellings in the second part of the day. During the 24 hours, there were 5 enemy shellings, and including 3 with the use of mortars in Donetsk area. The most difficult situation remains in Mariupol area. The militants violate ceasefire along the front line. They use mortars and APCs. The 3 major hot areas are Marienka, suburbs of Dukachaevsk, and Shirokina. The enemy is active during the second part of the day and intensifies fire after sunset. On the whole, in Mariupol area, there were 19 enemy shellings, including 7 mortar shellings. During the last 24 hours, in the result of the military actions, no Ukrainian serviceman was killed, but 1 was wounded. That happened near Marienka. The losses of the enemy. During the last 24 hours, 4 killed and 6 wounded in the region of Avdiivka production area. Also, in the course of friendly fire, the 3 militants were wounded from 100 detached motorized brigade of the 1st Army Corps of called DPR. SBU helped to unite the family in Luganshina. Due to the program, they wait for you at home. A mother and a son returned home from the gang formation that is called Prizrak, Ghost. So these former militants will be exempt from criminal responsibility in case they cooperate with the authorities. So I joined Ghost gang formation, and I served at hospital, and I was in LPR gang formation. I didn't commit any crime. I knew about this program of SBU that is called They Wait For You at Home, and I left LPR because I got disillusioned in their ideas, and I didn't like their behavior, and we thank this program because I can return home and be with my family. I'm happy that this program really exists, and due to this program, my son and my wife returned to me, and I'm very grateful for this. They return people home, and people who want, they can just be exempt from criminal responsibility. And I address those guys who are in the territory controlled by LPR and DPR in Russia. There is a program, it really is active, and it exempts from criminal responsibility those who didn't commit crimes, and you can return back home to your family. So I address everyone to use this program and to go home. Thank you. Armed forces of Ukraine are reinforced by patriots who defended the motherland in the first day of ATO operation. The president of Ukraine met with volunteer servicemen who now serve in armed forces of Ukraine. Aidar, Donbas, Ukraine, and Karpatska Sich battalions. These servicemen, by their courage and morale, show great example to others. In the course of this meeting, the servicemen demonstrated their expertise in operating fly-eye air drone and self-propelled system Pion. The head of state, decorated servicemen of artillery who took part in ATO operation. In Kharkivshina, new surgeons to be are trained. Students of Kharkiv University, named after Ivan Kazhedub, had tactical engineering and medical training. Also, they had some firing exercises. They carried out reconnaissance work, and also they were trained in how to handle mines and explosives. Also, the officers of the National Guard, the Academy of National Guard of Ukraine in Kharkiv, had some practical firing exercises. They were firing a pistol, and also they assembled and disassembled arms. According to the Chief Intelligence Department of MOD, the militants got new forces from Russia. So an echelon bringing diesel fuel and military equipment came to Ilovaisk. It brought 3 tanks, 2 Grad systems and 2 self-propelled systems, and 8 tanks T-72, 4 BMP-2 and 4 BMD-2 and 6 howitzers D-30 came to Kharkiv, and also military equipment was brought from the territory of Russia to Novoazovsk and Krasnodon. Also, it is expected that 1 billion Russian rubles will come to DPR to support the needs of this gang formation. Do you have questions? If there are no questions, thank you, Alexander, and goodbye. This is the end of the press briefing, and the next press briefing is at